Good day guys, how's everyone going today? In today's video we're going to be doing some more damage testing, alright guys? So in today's video I'm going to be showing off the best DPS weapons for raids and any sort of boss fighting activity guys, alright? So we're going to get straight into it. The way it's going to work is we're going to be fighting Greg. I'm going to have a 30-second stopwatch guys, and that's basically it. I'm going to be showing you the best DPS in the game at the moment. So if you're trying to kill some bosses, if you're trying to do some raids guys, this is the video for you. Stick around and let's get right into it. Alright, so the first weapon we're going to be looking at guys is the new rocket launcher, the Haley ATS. You've probably heard something about this one guys. This is the role you're going to want to be looking for guys. Bipod, cluster bomb. The rest of this doesn't really matter, and basically why this is so good guys is that this origin perk that it has is synergizing with the cluster bombs guys, and it's giving us our grenades back extremely fast, as you'll see guys. So that's the idea with this one guys, is that you're going to want to be spamming your grenades basically. So let's do it guys. Alright guys, so this one is really simple to use, but it's just extremely effective. So this is how you're going to want to use it. When you come into DPS, you're going to want to throw your grenade and then off you go. Basically every two rockets that you shoot guys, you're going to be getting your grenade back, so you can throw that again. Sort of through there, then around, didn't have to reload, but basically that's how it works. It's as simple as that. It's extremely OP. I don't know if they're going to nerf this ability on this weapon or not guys. I'm just using, I don't even know what this one's called. I don't know if it's the best grenade or not guys, but it doesn't really matter at this point. It's just that easy to get this off guys. So this is an extremely easy weapon to use for DPS. I believe that is DPS there guys. I think I threw a little bit. It's you can definitely do a bit better than that if you're not throwing like me guys. So we might give this one more go just to see how it goes. Let's just reset it. Another thing I forgot to mention about this hiatus guys, use hazardous propulsion guys. This is actually going to give it even more of a boost in damage guys. So basically how you'd use this one is you'd want to have another weapon. So this is probably the damage rotation I'd use. So we're going to go into a full damage rotation here guys. You come to the boss guys, you're going to go bang, grenade, shoot him in the head with this. That's going to load up your Exodus rockets, and at the same time you're going to be getting your super back. So keep using those guys. You got to get precision hits to load the Exodus rockets guys. Alright, once you got that fully done guys, you can go straight into this. I'd probably put 2 in him, shoot the rockets. This is giving me a damage boost now. For about 10 seconds it does, so you better get a few off here. And it's also going to give you a super back pretty good too. Go super, jump out, and then you could just loop that guys. You could just do a few more of these. You could just loop the exact same thing. We'll go through all our ammo and we'll see what little DPS looks like after that. Alright, so there's no timer on this one guys. This is just a rotation you can use for pretty easily guys and get some good DPS out of it. Good DPS value. The only downside of this is that you can't use your Cuirass of the Fallen Stars with this, otherwise it'd be pretty damn OP, I'll tell you that much, eh? But that's it guys, it is extremely simple to use, and might even get me my super back one more time, eh? And that's that guys, so let's see how it went. That's obviously more than 30 seconds, but that's probably a pretty normal damage phase right there guys, and yeah. 101,000 guys, so yeah, this Halatus is definitely the king for me at the moment. The way you can just throw it into any damage rotation with any other weapons, it works really well guys. You should definitely pick this weapon up. Alright, next up guys, we've got the new Malpice. It does pretty good damage, and at the same time it gives you your super back extremely fast. So I'm going to show you exactly how this works guys. We're going to get started right about now. So basically you're going to come into DPS, you're going to friggin' thunder crash him. I don't think I even have Cuirass on, I just realized, so just take that into account. If you use Cuirass of the Fallen Stars, you're going to get even more damage. But basically what I do is I just chuck them all into him. We're going to keep doing this, and look at us get our super back every time we blow these up, guys. It's pretty madness. Like, I think it's about 3 rotations of this. And if you're in a raid with other people, obviously, you're going to have wells going down, you're going to have orbs of light coming up everywhere, guys. It's not just going to be this getting you your freaking super back. So you're going to get it back really fast. I've had DPS phases in raids where I'm using this. I'm able to get it 2 or like 3 or 4 times in some cases, depending on how many wells I got. But as you can see, that is extremely OP, guys. No Cuirass of the Fallen Star on. If you chuck that on, you're going to be absolutely cooking, guys. I just I didn't really think about it before I started, but it doesn't really matter. As long as you know that, you know you're going to be getting a hell of a lot more damage, probably 60 to 70 at that point. All right, so definitely use the new Malpice, guys. Extremely easy to use for DPS. You may as well, guys, while they've got it working the way it is. One more thing I wanted to mention with that new Malpice damage, guys, is that you want to have on the max amount of super stat you can, guys. Get your super stat as high as you can. And then even for me, I usually chuck on 2 of these guys. What these are is that basically when you pick up Orbs of Power, they're actually going to give you 20 super stat per one that you have on, guys. So that would get me to 100, basically give me max super stat, guys. Obviously I can't get that in this at the moment. I don't have any Orbs of Power, anyone to spawn me Orbs of Power, unfortunately, but it's extremely easy in a raid. Whenever someone puts down their Well of Radiance, you're going to get them, guys. And that's basically how that one works. We'll even chuck on this. We'll do a quick little damage rotation with this one, guys. Well, not a rotation, but I'll just show you guys. I'll put a bit more super stat on, so it'll make a bit more sense with this. So you could even do it like this. You could chuck a bunch into him and then hit him. Jump back out, guys. They're going to go off while you're shooting. It doesn't really matter if they go off while you're shooting, guys. They don't all have to go off at the same time to get the max super stat, to get like the max super regen out of it. But yeah, if you're getting Orbs of Power, this is OP as, but yeah, at the moment it's not as great because I'm not getting any Orbs of Power to help me out. But for the most part, that's just something you're going to want to keep in mind, guys. That's definitely going to help your DPS out, and so is using Cuirass of the Fallen Stars. Obviously, you can use this with any super, guys, but see, there you go, guys, 61,000, that's just Cuirass right there for you. And a little bit increase of the super stat, doing a bit more damage, guys. So yeah, the super stat will give you more regen and it'll also give you more damage. So yeah, definitely get that as high as you can, guys. Max it out if possible and put on those super fonts to give you more damage, alright, guys? Alright, next up, guys, is the Mint Retrograde. No less, guys. It is the bait and switch and rewind rounds version of this one, guys. What I'm going to be showing is if you're the person that draws the short straw and you've got to use a tractor cannon in the raid, guys, it's not all over. You can use the tractor cannon and this, and you're going to be getting some really good DPS, guys. Let me just hit the banner and I will show you exactly. Alright, so you can probably tell how it's going to work, guys, but we're going to show you guys nevertheless, guys. Alright, so this is how it works. You're there, pull out your second gun, and then you go back to this one while you've got your, what do you call it, grab the thing. I forget the full name of it right now. I'm having a total blank. But basically then you come back here, swap out, reactivate bait and switch. Oh, if I can. And you keep going, guys. It's as simple as that. It's extremely easy. So if you get stuck using tractor cannon, that's the word I was looking for. It's not all over, guys. You can definitely use this strategy, and the Mint Retrograde is going to help your DPS either way. Look at that, 28k from a special weapon and using tractor at the same time, guys. So definitely keep that in mind if you ever get the short straw and you got to use that. All right, on to the next. Alright, so next up, guys, we've got the new exotic sword / axe, the Wolfsbane, guys. I'll show you exactly how to use it. It is extremely good. It's already the best sword for DPS. So if you've got any close range bosses that you got to take out that are only going to work with swords, guys, then this is going to be the new go-to, to be honest. Especially if you're using it in a full fight team of it, because for every nanite on the boss, it actually does more damage. It works the same as the Outbreak Perfected, guys. So even if people use Outbreak Perfected in your team, someone other than you, that'll also proc the extra damage from the nanites, alright, guys? So that is extremely helpful to keep in mind, guys. Obviously, I don't have anyone with me here right now, so keep that in mind when we do the DPS here. It's not going to be as good as it can be. Alright, and this is how you use the Wolfbanes, guys. So after you've gotten a bunch of kills before the damage phase, guys, you're going to load up your Nano Assault. Boss is going to spawn, you hold square. That's going to get that activated. You can go in, you can do a couple of those, then you're going to want to come and hit him a few times before you do another one. Hit him a couple more times, if it lets me, before you do the last one. I don't know why, guys, but it won't let you keep re-brocking it for some reason. So you just got to make sure you do that. The only other thing, guys, is that the more Outbreak Perfecteds or this you have on your team, the more you're going to be able to do. So during DPS, you'll get that back again, guys, depending on how much time you have, just from hitting the boss. So that'll be your second one of that you can use. And that is about the end of the damage there, guys. So just keep it in mind with the DPS, guys. This can actually get a lot higher. If your whole team's using either this or Outbreak Perfected, you can easily hit, I'd say 40 to 45k. Not 100%, I haven't been able to test this with other players. But I do know that is how it works. I've seen it with other people, guys. Other people that have tested this out, alright? So definitely use that for any close range boss encounter you got, guys. This thing is definitely the best new close range sword DPSing weapon, guys. Alright, next up, guys, we've got the classic Lord of Wolves, guys. This thing still cooks. It's still really great to use. Just make sure that you got 2 solar loaders on, guys, and this is basically exactly how I'd use it. Really simple to use, guys. There's nothing too complicated about this one. Chuck down your barricade if you're on Titan, that definitely helps. Get you some bolt charge out at the same time. Oh, you don't do it like that. You're gonna want to do it like this, guys. Just hold it, hip fire it, guys, and that's gonna be your best way to use this one, alright? It's as simple as that. You're gonna get quite a bit of damage out of this. I don't know if my range, no, the range is fine. And yeah, that's all there is to it, guys. We'll let the 30 seconds run out. We'll see it. Oh, we're out of that anyway. Maybe just Thunder Crash them at the end, you know. But yeah, Lord of Wolves, guys, still a really great option to use. It's not as great as it was, but you know, it ain't bad. There is a Thunder Crash on that, so take it for what it is, guys. It's still pretty easy and fun to use, alright? Alright, so another thing you'll see a lot of people doing, guys, at the moment is Mint Retrograde with the bait and switch rerun rounds and Parasite, guys. Don't ask me why this became a thing, but it's a thing at the moment. It's really easy to do. You just got to get your Worm's Hunger up to 20 before you get to the boss DPS phase by just killing a bunch of enemies with any other weapon. You don't have to use this one. And basically that's going to give you like this massive damage boost to this next shot we pull out. So as soon as the boss comes out, basically you're going to come over, he spawns or whatnot, you shoot him with that, and away we go. I don't know why that button's lagging to use. And then you just hit him with your Mint Retrograde after that, guys. It's super simple, guys. If you need a reproc bait and switch, that's fine. You can go back to Parasite for a second and shoot one. It won't have the times 20 Worm's Hunger on it, but it'll still do some damage, you know. And that's basically the whole DPS phase, guys. It's another super simple one to do, and it's pretty effective still. Where's the thing at? Yeah, as you can see, still pretty effective. Just keep in mind, these are 30-second damage phases, guys. For 30 seconds, this is good damage. May not look crazy, but yeah, that's a short window. Some of these damage phases, like the final boss in the regular Desert Perpetual raid, guys, you get a minute and a half to damage him. So just keep that in mind with all of these weapons, guys. Alright, well that's what I got for you today, guys. Definitely give some of these a go, guys. If you're doing any raids, guys, this is definitely going to be really helpful for killing bosses. This is probably most of what the best people are using at the moment. There's probably some Warlock things and some Hunter things people are using, but basically I've just gone over the weapons and a bit of Titan stuff for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Try some of this out, let me know how it goes, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stitch out.